Sister girl, you know there's some people right now in your life, some toxic people that you need to delete. You need to cancel. You need to unfriend. And I'm going to help you do that. Hi, my name is Desiree, and my channel is about spirituality, lifestyle, and fitness, where I help you find your health and your happiness. So, how do you clean up your mental space? How do you protect that energy, your energy? We're talking a lot about happiness and fulfillment and positivity. So, are there forces out there that can damage your positivity? Yeah. For those of you who do not know, I am a licensed clinical social worker. I have a master's degree in social work, and I got my license. I've been licensed for several years. I've helped lots of people with depression, anxiety, and other serious mental illnesses. But one of my passions is helping people overcome depression and anxiety, because it is a trick of the enemy. Like, I'm so serious. There are forces of darkness that seek to kill, steal, and destroy. So I'm doing my part to help other people find their light, find their joy, find their health and their happiness. Okay. So how to keep your mental space, how to clean your mental space. Honey, numero uno is to watch what you watch. Like, hello. That is one of the number one things that I need people to do. I talk to my clients about this. Be careful. And you know what's so cool? I think they're surprised when I say that. Like, they're telling me about their kids. You know, I have parents who have children with serious mental illnesses. There's no parent on the planet that is absolutely prepared to deal with that. Like, that's hard. It's unexpected. There's no book that you get when your child is born to say this is what you need to do. So parents, they deal with a lot of anxiety, uncertainty, guilt, not really sure of what to do. So I help a lot of people overcome, those sort of situations. So being careful what you watch is so important, because your eyes, your vision is so linked to your happiness. What you envision, what you see yourself as, is so key to your whole persona. I can start encouraging somebody and telling them how awesome they are and something they did for me that changed their life, and you just see their posture starts to change. Like, really? And they start to stand up straighter, and that head comes up, and you can just see literally their hearts being lifted, right? And that's true also in the negative, because, for example, you don't need to be watching the news every day. A lot of what's out there is saturated with a specific agenda. And that, unfortunately, is toxic. The people that are spewing out their own personal agendas with no thought of anyone else is toxic. Okay? So when we're talking about toxic people, that includes people on the television. That includes people in your inbox on social media. That includes people on your feed, okay, on your home screen. Instagram, Facebook, they have a mute feature. Since, you might not want to offend somebody, use it. Use it, honey. Use it. Mute. Okay? You also need to turn off that television. I promise you that there's really no reason why you need to watch the news every single day. It's toxic. I know that sounds like, well, what if something honey, you'll hear about it. You'll hear about it. It's okay to skim through, I think there's some news apps that you can just kind of skim through titles. You can do that. On YouTube, they have a news section. You can skim through titles to make sure, the world's not on fire. But I promise you that somebody will let you know if, we're like under attack by Al Qaeda. Okay, I'm just saying, you're telling yourself that you need to watch these things when you know that's not true. You need to take a break, especially in 2020. If you've learned anything, is to take a break from social media, news channels. There are certain shows that you don't even need to be watching at all, but it's not my place to tell you what to watch and what not to watch. But I will tell you this, that there are certain TV shows, not all, but there are certain TV shows that are absolutely designed to influence culture, okay, to influence people's way of thinking. Like reality TV shows. They're showcasing a lifestyle in hopes of influencing how you view your own lifestyle. And I know that sounds cryptic, but it's true, okay? I've never watched reality TV. I don't care what celebrities are doing. I'm too busy living my own life. I don't know any other way to say it. I don't need to know what they're doing, where they're shopping, who they're arguing with. I've never caught on to that. I don't get it. So I walk around in a jovial, people are like, oh, you're always so happy. It's because, and even though that's not true, I'm not always happy. You have to learn how to overcome. But I'm in a state of jovialness because I'm not weighed down emotionally by all of these things. Okay? So I will say that there are all television shows, they're designed to subtly give the subtle manipulation, whether it's through scenarios, characters, messages that are so subliminal, you guys. They're trying to send a message, okay? That's all television, for better or for worse, okay? Some of it is for our edification, to build us up, but some of it is just sending these subliminal messages that's causing you to, question your own beliefs or value systems, and that's not always a good thing. So I'm a believer in just being aware. I'm a believer in empowerment, okay? I love to empower people. I'd rather teach you how to fish than to just keep fishing for you, okay? That's why I'm a fitness coach and not a personal trainer. I'm not going to have this person relying on me for their fitness for the rest of their life. To me, that's not empowering. Empowering is encouraging you that you can do it on your own, with support, with help, okay? So that's just an example of what I'm talking about, in that we have to just be aware that we have to be empowered by knowledge. It doesn't mean that you walk around scared of anything. I'm not a believer in, get rid of the TV, stop, and we're going to get into this next, what you listen to. Stop listening to this altogether. It's more of a empowerment. Now, if you're in a state of weakness, you may have to turn things off for a season of your life. I'm an advocate of that. For, short periods of time where you just completely shut off the world, sometimes you need to do that. And do it as long as you need to do it for you. But I'm just saying, making these extreme commitments to not watch TV or not listen to this, that's not what I'm saying. I just want you to be aware of these things so that when it happens and you recognize it, you say, oh, I see what they're trying to do right there. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to make me feel bad about my faith. They're trying to make me question my beliefs. They're trying to make it seem like it's abnormal if I believe a certain way. Don't let people do that, okay? Empower yourself to overcome the foolishness, because that's going to make you stronger in the long run than you hiding from everything, okay? And that brings me to my second thing, which is be careful what you listen to, okay? again, social media, be careful what you listen to on social media. Know your triggers. Understand that you don't need to listen to negative music, negative people talking, people who are always complaining about something. Ladies, especially for you, please be careful with all of these daytime shows, The View and all of this stuff. Lord, some of them are loaded with subliminal messages. Some of them are loaded with negativity. Something's always wrong in the world. And they have their magical solutions that are, geared towards a specific agenda. So just be careful what you listen to, okay? It's okay to, hear people speak and take it in and use your own brain to come up with your own solutions. But just be careful with what you listen to, because if you're listening to negativity, that is going to disrupt your energy, okay? That's going to disrupt your mental space, okay? It's going to get dirty. So just be mindful. It's okay. You're going to go through life. You're going to hear things that you disagree with. It could be at a friend's house. It could be at church. It could be, while you were watching a football game. You can't avoid it, but just understand that when you do pick up on these things, you have to know it and get that vacuum out and just clean it up. Okay? But what I'm trying to get you to do is to be aware that it's even there. Okay? Because if you're not, it's just, you're piling up dust and you don't even know it. Okay? And I want to say another thing about what you listen to real quick. Understand the season of your life. Okay? Especially if you're a believer and you're a Christian, because there are seasons of your life where you might need to listen to what God is speaking to you without a constant preaching and sermons. We have this weekly schedule in Christianity. Most Christians don't go to church every Sunday, but I'm just saying that if you have this schedule where you're constantly looking to someone else for something, sometimes you can miss certain seasons because you're not aware of what the Spirit is saying to you. You have to know the season that you're in. If you're in a season where God is trying to, improve your wardrobe, okay? Maybe and that might be strange to some people, but God is very dynamic and intricate. I've had people say that, God was working on my heart about my wardrobe. We always think that it's something major like sin, but sometimes it's just God wants you to feel great about yourself. He wants you to exude a certain part of his character through your dress. So you need to be investing your time and your energy in those things that to other people might seem like vanity, but you're obeying God. That's what I'm talking about. Understanding the season that you're in, because you don't owe anyone an explanation for nothing. Only thing that you owe others is to love them. Okay? But you don't owe anybody an explanation. So if God has you in a specific season where you are trying to improve your appearance, God, it might be speaking to you about your self-esteem. And maybe the sermons that you're hearing are not about self-esteem. You need to take the time to invest in learning how to improve and boost your self-esteem, reading books, selecting scriptures that tell you how awesome and special and marvelous you are in God's eyes, listening to other YouTube videos about boosting your self-esteem, all of these things, reading articles and blogs about what steps that you can take to boost your self-esteem. Know the season that you're in, because that is going to determine what you need to be listening to and what you need to be laying your eyes on. Okay, so that's just a little bonus right there. Understanding the season that you're in, because you should always be growing. Okay, and you're going to hear me say this a lot in a lot of my videos about health and happiness, because if you're not growing, you're not alive. So you have to have a process of growth, and your process of growth is going to be in seasons. Okay, just like in real life, right? So the third thing that can help you to clean out and keep your mental space, okay, and help you to protect your own energy, is to be intentional about personal growth. Okay, just basically what I was talking about before. Be intentional about your own personal growth. Reading specific books. Find a topic that you feel like you're not very good at, and read a book about it. Watch a YouTube about it. Talk to someone. Get a mentor. Talk to someone who's excelling in what you desire. And have that person mentor you. It doesn't have to be a lifelong mentorship. Mentorship is a give and take. So have somebody that you feel like you can get under their wing. You can help them as they help you. Help you to get to where they are. If there's someone in your life that you admire, that you feel has something that you want and you desire, follow that person. Okay, even if it's from a distance, you might follow them on Instagram, you might follow them on YouTube, whatever. Allow that person to speak into your life. But I want you to be intentional about personal growth. And why is this important in protecting your mental space, cleaning out your mental space? It's because if you're busy being epic, you don't have time for all of those other things. You're not going to be spending hours and hours just scrolling mindlessly through Instagram. You're not going to be wasting your time on Facebook getting into arguments with people if you're busy making your own life epic. Okay? Find topics that you're interested in, that you want to know more about. Read books on finance. Read books on emotional intelligence. Read books on self-esteem. Read books on wardrobe if God is trying to, change your wardrobe or something like that. These are things that you can do right now that's going to help you to be a better person, and it's going to help protect your energy, because you're going to be feeling great about your own life. You're not going to have time to let in negativity. So I pray that this was helpful. Again, I have a lot more videos coming for you guys. If this was helpful for you, if you're enjoying these videos, please comment below. Please. It really helps with the algorithms of YouTube for people to comment and like on my videos, share my videos. If they're helping you, that would be really, really awesome. Also, subscribe for more content about spirituality, lifestyle. I'm going to do a skincare routine coming up. So anyways, you guys, have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.